Hey guys, this is gonna be part two of my Extreme Rules pay-per-views. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get over. We was Osama Bin Laden. We fucking caught him. From what I just been hearing, a U.S. soldier shot him right in the fucking dome. Um, wow. Fuck you piece of shit, Obama. My dad used to work in New York City, and he was 2 blocks away from the World Trade Center. I was worried sick all day at fucking school, wondering if he died or not. You fucking piece of shit. I hope you're rotting in the ground right now, getting fucking gang banged by three of Satan's like fucking devil worshipping just sick ass motherfuckers. I hope you're getting your shit rocked in hell, you dirty piece of fucking scum. Fucking spit on your ass, piece of shit. U.S. motherfucking A. One time I'll ever approve of Cena's fucking salute. Fucking piece of shit. I'm sorry. So yeah, after the Cody Rhodes Rey Mysterio match, it was a very good match. Backstage, we had a segment with all the divas, and Layla walked in, and she basically said, "Oh, none of you really like me or whatever, and this maybe my last night here, so I just want to say I'm sorry." And Kelly was like, "Well, we like Michelle McCool a lot less, so good luck, Layla, or whatever." And so yeah, next, and then Cole's back at the announcers table. Ugh. So then loser leaves WWE match, Layla versus Michelle McCool. This match actually wasn't bad. I gave this 2 stars. It went 7 minutes. Layla won with a roll up. Michelle had her Faith Breaker Styles Clash finisher and went for the pin. And midway through the count, Layla rolled her over and got the 3. You could tell Layla was upset, like emotional. After they both were after. She didn't want to do this. And I read actually before the pay per view, Michelle McCool. Neither diva was leaving WWE for good. Whoever lost. Michelle McCool's expressed interest, I guess, in taking some time off and, uh, you know, maybe probably spend time with Taker and helping him heal. So, if you know what I mean. Um, so yeah, Layla won. The crowd starts to na 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 hey hey chant goodbye chants and then all of a sudden we hear some music play, and it's the new diva Karma, formerly known as Awesome Kong. I think her theme is badass, by the way, and so she comes out, she walks out, walks slowly down the ring, keeps her eyes on Michelle McCool, and Michelle's like freaking like no or whatever, and gets in the ring with her and hits her finisher. I'm not sure what it's called. For those of you who know it, please fill me in. I didn't watch her too much when she was on TNA. It's basically like she hooks her up like a pedigree, but lifts her up like a fucking vertical and drops her right on her face. So, yeah, dropped her. And then they show the divas watching all this in the back on the TV, like, whoa, holy shit. So, yeah, pretty cool to see that. Don't know what brand Karma will go to, but either one's going to be fucking awesome. Really digging that. And then we see Alberto Del Rio backstage with Ricardo Rodriguez, and Alberto's like, "Come on, Ricardo, and you gotta basically tell him you gotta announce my name better when I win the world title tonight." So we get a promo for Christian versus Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio out first in a sick white Maserati. Out next is Christian. And next is the ladder match for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. This match went, let's see, like 20. Um, this match went 22 minutes. 4-star match. Christian is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Oh man, this was fucking awesome. I was marking out like a motherfucker. I'm so happy for Christian. There were points where Del Rio looked like he was gonna win, and point earlier where Christian looked like he was gonna win, but Christian had his hands on the belt. Brodus Clay came out, so Christian was holding on to the world title. The ladder was moved out from under him, and I was like, great, fucking Brodus Clay is gonna cost Christian the title. Um, so, yeah, and he catches him and trying to look on his shoulder, and looks like he's gonna ram him into the ladder, and Christian pushes him head first into it. I think Brodus got busted open, and then Christian looked like he got busted open too. And you see the referees on the outside stitching him up with the gloves or whatever. And at this point, Christian, on the outside, Del Rio's setting up a ladder in the ring, climbing up, and I'm like, no, please no. But then Christian back in the ring, pushes the ladder. Del Rio falls off to the outside onto Brodus Clay and Ricardo Rodriguez. Not to mention, there was a huge pool of blood on the outside of the ring. Like, Brodus Clay got real busted open, it looked like, and Christian too. But, so Del Rio took the dive to the outside. Christian climbs up. Oh, and I forgot to say, when Del Rio was about to climb up, you heard a horn honking, and it was Edge in a fucking Jeep, like a camo Jeep. It was pretty badass, and Del Rio took his eye off the ball. Christian capitalized. Christian goes up, grabs the World Heavyweight title. So much emotion. He let it all come out. He and Edge hugging in the middle of the ring after the match. It's a moment I will never forget, to be honest. It was fucking awesome. Christian, man, well deserved. I really hope you have a solid world title run. I hope there's many more championships to come. You're the face of SmackDown, man. Well, aside from Randy Orton, but Christian, man, you're the top dog now, world heavyweight champion, well deserved. This was a great match. There were some nasty bumps. Del Rio took a nasty bump on the outside. He jumped off the top rope, tried to put like elbow, I don't know, senton Christian through the ladder that was set up on the apron and the announce table. Crashed and burned. It looked nasty. I gave this 4 stars. Really great, good, really, really good ladder match. Yeah, 4 stars. Really good stuff. Christian, your new world heavyweight champion. Then up next was the Lumberjack match for the yeah, and Christian was really emotional, obviously, as you can imagine. So up next is the Lumberjack match for the WWE Tag Team titles. Big Show and Kane versus Wade Barrett and Ezekiel Jackson of the core. This match went 4 minutes. Show and Kane won. I gave 2 stars. Because it was actually entertaining it was a good match for how short it was. But Show and Kane won. And Big Zeke and Wade Barrett, some disagreement at the end. Looks like the core may be breaking up soon. So yeah, that was alright, I guess. And then we get hyped for the Rock's birthday party tomorrow on Raw. So then the cage lowers, and it's time for the main event. Out is John Morrison, followed by Cena, and last is The Miz. Triple threat cage match for the WWE Championship. This was a really, really good cage match. I gave this 4 stars as well. This went 20 minutes. John Cena is your new WWE champion, which I was pissed at first because it was shocked the hell out of me. I was expecting to see The Miz retain. R-Truth, by the way, came in and Morrison was climbing out the steel cage door at one point and hit a running knee right to Morrison's head between the steel steps. Looked nasty, and Truth got in and beat the holy hell out of Morrison. And then he hit his like axe kick on Cena too, which I was happy to see. I'm really liking heel R-Truth. And he climbed out over the top the cage, both feet at the floor. So obviously, didn't win because he wasn't in the match. But saying that's what I would have done, motherfuckers. So Cena won with an attitude and an FU off the top rope. Looked nasty after Miz was trying to go for a skull crusher finale off the top. Morrison was just knocked out of the equation after this because Truth hit his finisher. And so Cena's your new WWE champion, which, I was pissed at first, but then Cena hasn't had a title since last June, 10 months, almost a year, June 20th, 2010. Like I said earlier, Fatal 4-Way, he lost to Sheamus last summer. So I guess I'm okay with it. I did want to see the Miz's title reign continue. He had a hell of November, December, January, February, March, April, 6 months, man. Into May, 6 months, a really, really solid first title reign for Miz. So congrats to him. Morrison just put on a fucking show. There were some unbelievable spots. He hit Starship Pain from the top of the cage, but he wasn't standing on it. He was already sitting down and still managed to pull it off on Morrison and Cena and Miz. Just unbelievable. It was just unfucking believable. Morrison, he deserves to be champion someday, but tonight was not his night. So Cena wins, your new WWE champion. Now, from what I've heard, there's a Cena Del Rio program planned for the summer leading up to SummerSlam. If John Cena's I just didn't want to see John Cena as WWE champion for the whole summer. Like, honestly, and if that's gonna be the plan, a Cena versus Del Rio feud, I hope Del Rio goes over and wins the WWE title because he won the Royal Rumble. He deserves a world title, one of the two. So this was a 4-star match in my opinion. They used the cage really well. I was really into this. This and the world title match was awesome. Overall, I give this pay-per-view an 8 out of 10. I thought this was a good pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it. It was a hell of a lot better than WrestleMania. That just shows, WrestleMania, they hype it up so much and they just don't put a lot of effort into it. But these, other pay-per-views, not even the big, 4 Rumble, Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, just the other undercarded ones, I guess you could call them, they really, deliver. So Extreme Rules, this is a really good pay-per-view, 8 out of 10. Christian is your new World Heavyweight Champion. John Cena is your new WWE Champion. And Kofi Kingston is your new United States Champion. So, good stuff. And on that note, just want to talk a little bit more about Osama Bin Laden being captured and killed. I've been waiting to see, the whole story on it. But all I can say is, well, for all you fellow Americans, we fucking did it, Now those poor innocent people that died 10 years ago at 9/11, they could finally rest in peace now because no this low life scumbag coward of a pussy piece of shit human being who's been hiding God knows where for the last decade uh, is underneath the ground, and I mean way underneath the fucking ground. He ain't up there with those angels. No, 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 no. He's down with fucking Lucifer himself, and I hope he's getting the absolute shit railed out of him. I just hope he's getting the most possible, cruelest torture ever. A fucking piece of shit. I know there's a lot of people, I've known kids from my schools and everyone who's people who've lost family members that terrible day, and I just want to say to all you, you can finally, you can exhale now. It's all over. Your loved ones can rest in peace, rightfully so, like they rightfully deserve. This no, this fucking piece of shit is dead. We got his ass. It was Saddam Hussein 6 years ago, I think it was 7 years ago and now we got you, Bin Laden. You fucking piece of shit. You're rotting in the ground right now. To be honest, you deserved a hell of a lot more, a worse of a death than a fucking bullet to the skull, which I'm sure you got. You deserve to be tied up to a fucking tree, lathered up in butter and honey, and let fucking wild dogs and bears and just all the forest creatures ravish your fucking flesh, rip you up in a tiny hundreds of little fucking pieces, and then feed the rest of your ass to a fucking hungry school of piranhas. You fucking piece of shit. Sorry, guys, but honestly, my boy Nate from Death Row, MNC like 162 ND, if that's his name, made a video about this, and he's right. I don't give a fuck what any of you say, and it's because it's personal to some kids. And he said, he said in his videos, he lost some family members to 9/11. So you know what? You can say whatever the hell you want, man. Let it all fucking out. This is our fucking country. No one does that shit to us again. USA, baby. I can't believe we fucking got the bastard. I mean, wow. Yeah, Osama bin Laden, captured and killed. Still waiting, for the full story coming up. So, but anyway, guys, yeah, this was my Extreme Rules 2011 pay-per-view review. Very good show, 8 out of 10. Christian, I cannot get the smile off my face. This man deserves it. New world champion. Yeah, guys, and fuck you, Bin Laden. You're a piece of shit, and in my opinion, you got off too easy. But in the end, you did get what was coming to you. I'm out. Peace.